What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. I want to focus in on the record-breaking, probably that's what I word it, by Alexander Ovechkin last night, breaking Sergei Fedorov's record for most goals by a Russian-born player. Obviously, you look at Fedorov's resume. Obviously conducted in the Hall of Fame last week, so it was pretty good. 3 Stanley Cups, all those goals, an amazing defensive player. Played some defense for a little bit for Scotty Bowman's squad, and probably, like Bowman said, would have won a Norris Trophy if he stayed back there on defense, and was one of the greatest love triangles outside of Beverly Hills 90210 involving Pavel Bure, who we'll get to in a minute, and Anna Kournikova. But again, tip your hat to Ovechkin. I mean, 484 goals since 2005. It's one of those things that you just say to yourself, holy shit. This guy is good. He's best goal scorer in the league, hands down. I mean, you can malign him for whatever you want, but the bottom line is he scores goals and does so at a clip better than everyone else in the league. And, again, you get on him over lack of playoff success, doesn't do that. Yeah, but he scores goals. And last time I checked, you need to score more goals than the other team to win a hockey game. So, tip your hat. I mean, there's been so many great Russians over the years. For Ovechkin to be, the all-time leader among Russian-born players and only be 30 years old, meaning he'll probably get to 500 goals by the end of the year. I mean, actually barring injury, he will get to 500 goals by the end of the year. So it's just such a mind-boggling thing. I mean, you look at the other Russian players that are in that 430-plus goal club. Alex Kovalev, 1,316 games to get to 430. Pavel Bure, again, who we'll get to in a second, 702 games to get to 437. Mogilny played 990 to get to 473. And Fedorov scored 483 in 1,248 games. So you just look at the small sample size, relatively speaking, with Ovechkin, and you say to yourself, wow. Now, Sergei Fedorov, I can say they're the greatest Russian-born player of all time because of the 3 Stanley Cups. And I know part of it was those Detroit Red Wings teams were amazing, and they could, get all the talent they wanted because there was no salary cap. Let's just load up on, I think there's like 11 guys from the 2002 team in the Hall of Fame. I think it was like 10, and then Pavel Datsyuk was on that team, so he's getting in. It's just a testament to, the Ilitch family was just cutting checks left and right. Like, all right, whatever you want, go win us a cup. And Ovechkin's playing in a different era, different circumstances. But until he wins a cup, I give Fedorov the slight edge, and that's no disrespect to Ovechkin. I know I'm kind of contradicting what I said earlier, but my favorite Russian-born player of all time, anyone that's watched the show for a while knows, Pavel Bure, the Russian rocket. I mean, he was just so electrifying. He came over during the whole height of the Cold War thing, and just really was an amazing player in Vancouver. And then I got a Florida Panthers jersey, because I saw one down in Florida when I was living down there. I'm like, need that, so I bought it. It's like a week's pay when I was a college kid, but whatever. And you look at what he was able to do, particularly, I think he had 58, 59 goals to win the Rocket Richard in the late 90s. Back-to-back years during the dead puck era when nobody else was scoring 40. So that's why he's my favorite, Russian-born player. But it's been the electrifying offensive stars that come out of Russia are awesome. And, you may not like Vladimir Putin, but Russian exports to hockey rinks in America are something you get to tip your hat to the motherland for because they give us plenty of entertainment. I know it sounds like xenophobic to say that, but, as fans of the game, we've been blessed with a lot of great Russian players over the years. And to see Ovechkin get to this benchmark in, relatively speaking, not a lot of time is, again, part of it is he hasn't been injured. Part of it is, he's had some pretty good teammates. I mean, that guy Nick Backstrom, who actually had the primary assists on Ovechkin and Fedorov's goals to set the Russian records, which is pretty interesting. It's this could be the F of Washington, though. I've been saying that for the last couple of years, but you look at the way they put that team together, it's like they might just be able to make some noise when it matters. But we'll see. Anyway, congrats to Ovie. Stay tuned for more episodes for the season and beyond. Later, guys.